Hey guys, what's going on, man? I am doing another vlog.
I'm gonna tell you to subscribe to me now or die.
I wasn't ready to introduce you, but I guess I can go ahead and do that now. I'm doing this vlog during Sam Shotgun 22 SD's. He's doing like this live stream thing that he does. It's called like it's more so like he calls it like brick talk, like stereotypes and racism. That's what this entire thing is supposed to be.
Yeah,
But
right.
yeah, so
Definitely.
I've got Sam here. I've got this Aaron creature.
If you've noticed that
I've
my
got-
stream was before Bricks and Bits.
I've got this like anonymous creature that we call a Dylan, who doesn't like to show his face, even though I have a picture of him that I can splatter all over the internet. I've got Matt, who also isn't showing his face.
You'll see me at don't do that.
And I've also got Steven here, who's also not showing his face. Yeah.
Don't forget about Matt.
Matt, I pointed out Matt. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so everyone's here. We're doing this live stream thing. I think I've done a video like this before. Ah! Okay. Anyway, so yeah, doing this live stream, doing a vlog right in the middle of it. Thankfully, I'm not doing this vlog 3 weeks later, so that's really good, I guess. And so this is probably gonna be a shorter-ish vlog. I mean, it's only been like a week. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. And after I did the 100K video, I just kind of took a break because that was a lot of videos doing all the Avengers Age of Ultron reviews, and then the 100K video, that was a lot of recording and editing. And so I decided that I needed to breathe and play a little bit of Grand Theft Auto, because Heist actually finally just came out. So I did that, and now I finally got a new analysis video up, and that was on the Star Wars sets. So that's a thing on my channel if you guys want to check that out. And so I know it's really late. Toy Fair was like 2.5 weeks ago, but still wanted to do it, and I did it, so that's a thing. But yeah, so there's that. And then also you guys, as I mentioned, I'm going to be making the Fulcrum character from Star Wars Rebels, and I've been working on that pretty heavily recently. And just I guess spoilers are going to start right here, so I guess I'll mention when the spoilers will end if you don't want to know who the Fulcrum character is, who shows up at the end of Star Wars Rebels, the season finale, and that's Ahsoka. And I'm currently working on the adult Ahsoka, and so far it's turning out really awesome. I've been working on her Leku, painting all the Leku onto her tails, on her, basically her headdress. It's, they're called tails, but some people refer to it as a headdress. It's not really one, though. It's like a part of her head. Anyway, yeah, so I've been painting this minifigure. It actually should be done pretty soon, definitely much sooner than my Adam minifigure from Arrow, and I mean, definitely, obviously, before the Age of Ultron minifigures, and those I've actually been working on pretty heavily. I finally got started on Hawkeye, so now I have officially made progress on everyone, and I actually put up a poll on Twitter and Facebook to see if you guys wanted me to use the standard Thor hairpiece or the Qui-Gon Jinn hairpiece, and most of you guys voted in favor of the Qui-Gon hairpiece, so I'm going to be using that for my Thor in the Avengers Age of Ultron showcase video. And I looked over it a lot, and believe it or not, Thor has a very similar hairstyle to that hairpiece that I'm going to be using for him, so that's another thing. And then more things to discuss. The Achievement Hunter minifigures, I've been not been making any progress on those, because turns out I don't have to finish them as soon as I thought I needed to. So I'm basically just putting them on the back burner just a little bit, because I do have to finish these eventually, obviously. But you can see Gavin still have yet to paint the back of his torso and the back of his helmet, but you can see I do have a little bit of progress on that. So yeah, what other stuff is there? Firestorm, I finished that, and he's going to be shown very soon. As a matter of fact, by the time this vlog goes up, you might have already seen him. Don't know when I'm actually going to be doing the photo of him, probably tonight. Words are escaping me, because I've been talking consistently for like, what has it been now, almost 4 minutes straight. Firestorm is done, and he turned out really awesome. There is an alternative version of his head, where he's sort of like, as Barry Allen referred to it as in the show, I guess, flame on version of his head. And I don't know how the CW network didn't get sued by Fox for using that term. But yes, so I do have an alternative version of Robbie Amell's face here, or I guess I should probably just say Ronnie Raymond, his character. But yeah, Firestorm is done. He will be showcased very, very soon. I already have the backgrounds printed and everything for that. And yeah, so aside from that, though, that's really it. I did start on the Atom since my last vlog, and he's turning out really, really awesome. Can't wait for you guys to see him in his final product. And it turns out the helmet concept that I had thought of initially did work out, and I'm really fond of the way it looks so far. So you guys can expect to see a pretty sweet Atom figure in the near future, most definitely before the Age of Ultron showcase, I would expect. But there's probably a lot of movie news that I can't think of off the top of my head. Oh, probably shouldn't forget, the first Star Wars spin-off film, it finally has a title, Gareth Edwards spin-off film. The very first Star Wars spin-off film is going to be called Rogue One, and it's going to have Felicity Jones, who I think is a fantastic actress to put in the shoes of a Star Wars character that could potentially lead an entire film. So I think that's awesome. Cannot wait to see what that's going to be at the end of next year, but still really great to get that announcement. Harrison Ford was injured. Thank God he's okay. And a lot of things have happened that I can't think of off the top of my head because these guys have been distracting me so much I barely had any time to write down any notes for this vlog. So, as I mentioned, it's going to be a little bit of a quick vlog, and yeah, I've been working on the Age of Ultron minifigures, though, pretty heavily, just to mention that, as I already mentioned anyway. Yeah, words are starting to escape me, so I'm probably going to stop using them. I'm going to unmute these turds, or, hey! Hi! So, yeah,
Ross, you completely forgot to introduce Matt.
No, I didn't. I mentioned him, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did.
Ross, you've been muted for 20 minutes.
Well, 20 it's been 6 minutes!
Well, then you've been muted for 6 minutes.
Okay, anyway, if I didn't mention you, Matt is here. You guys don't know Matt. He's been in the past 2 Brick Thread videos, so maybe not the 2013 video, but he was in last year's Brick Thread video.
No!
And now they're muting me again. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this vlog. And guys, I'm gonna need you to say goodbye if you want to represent yourselves as decent human beings to my vlog fans, the fans on my vlog channel. And
Hello.
of course,
tune in to Brick Talk Friday nights. This is temporary offline for a month. So if you want to watch Ross talk and new stuff about Lego, do this because
Get that crap out of there, Ross.
join the stream. It's really fun. It's basically we talk about Lego for around an hour, and we talk about updates, new stuff, just random stuff sometimes, lots of times actually. But yeah, if you guys really like Ross and Aaron and Steven and Dylan and Matt and me, or you probably don't know me, but you can learn about me by watching.
why did you turn off your webcam? I'm looking at a brick that has a mouth and no eyes.
Ross is a dumb idiot who doesn't know his mic's muted for 7 minutes.
Okay, there we go. So,
Okay.
yeah, tune into Brick Talks. Ross will probably tweet out the next one, hopefully. You better. Yeah, that's Brick
If I'm
Talks.
able to
That's
make
me.
it.
I actually do Lego figures as well, so.
Okay.
Person. Well,
Okay. Anyone
Bye,
else?
man. Bye.
Okay, there's Matt. My name is Matt. He's afraid to show his face, but you can see his name there. So, yeah, Matt's a creature, and then there's Aaron, and then you get the idea. So, that's it for this vlog, and I know it was I know it was a little hectic. Because it was kind of on short notice because I barely had any time to write any notes, as I already mentioned, but yeah. Still have to review the Avengers Hydra Showdown, by the way. That thing is dusty. I gotta dust that thing off to review that, but...
Toddy, you want to say goodbye? No? Toddy, I'm doing a vlog. No? Okay.
Well, that's it, guys. And I will catch you later. Everybody say bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.